Hello, scholars. I was delighted to see all of the informative speeches that were embedded into Canvas. Really fun to learn a little bit more about your career choices. And for the most part, many of you did a great job with kind of demonstrating this active engagement and connecting as best as possible in this mediated channel. So, congratulations on that and getting that assignment. So this is all about group work and that mock interview this week. That module was released to you already last week, so make sure you are in there. I know that many of you already posted on those group forums, but the work does not stop there. So remember, this is an 8-week course. Every week is the equivalent of 2 weeks. So you have plenty of time to complete these mock interviews. I will not be accepting late submissions for these interviews because I've given so much time, and that's all that you're doing this week. So just to be clear, Module 8 has been released for you. So get in there, read the details, what's required for the interview. All cameras need to be on, audio needs to be working, and you are submitting your interview. So every single person in your group is going to play two roles. They're going to be an interviewer and they're going to be an interviewee. So when you are the interviewee, still every camera needs to be on. Make sure there's proper introductions. Let them know who you are. Every person in the room should be introducing themselves and talking about specifically the job that you're applying for. I want to make sure that those cameras are on, the audio's on, and that includes for everyone. It's a mock interview. And then what you'll do is each interview is 8 to 12 minutes in length. So if you have 3 group members, you're going to have one video for one participant. That's 8 to 12 minutes. Then you're going to stop that recording, make sure it's recorded, that you hear the audio and sound, everything's working well. Then you can record the second person for 8 to 12 minutes, ask the questions that they submitted. You'll conclude that interview, then they'll have a recording for it, and then you want to do the next person as well. I've tried to really keep these groups as small as possible, 3 to 4 group members, so that way you can coordinate your schedules. But at this point, you absolutely should already have your interview scheduled or even recorded. I see several of you have started to embed your interviews. That's awesome. You are nearing the finish line. So you only have a couple weeks left and the assignments are going to be released for you. So as soon as those interviews are done, you can move on to the next section, which is the how-to video and kind of a wrap up. Make sure, one last thing, that when you submit your interview, there's also a self-evaluation. So you are nearing the finish line. Reach out if you need help. If you have not heard from a group member, you should have already contacted me, but you need to contact me ASAP. You need to contact me today. You have my cell phone number to text. You also have inbox in Canvas. You can send me an email, but you need to make sure that these interviews are scheduled right away. Remember, this is an assignment that I gave you a warning about. Excuse me. This is an assignment that you were made aware of before this class even started. As you see right here, I do want it to be uncut. So whatever happens, happens. Try to be as professional as possible. Sometimes things like that happen even during an interview. So remember, these are uncut videos, and I can't wait to see them. I keep the camera, lighting, and some of the comments I've given you already on some of your feedback in mind as you record them. All right, best of luck, and reach out if you need any help or support.